Well, it is time for Tech Tuesday, and your music listening experience while on the go is getting a big upgrade.
Plus, fans of Samsung are bending over backwards for some new smartphones. Joining us live with this week's top tech headlines is our tech expert, Greg Nibbler. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, finally getting into the new product release season when it comes to tech. So pretty exciting time. So it starts off tomorrow with Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event kicking off at 6 a.m. Pacific. And so I want to go over what we kind of expect from this. The main thing being new phones, but in particular, foldable phones. So the foldable phone trend is continuing on, whether people have jumped on board or not. Samsung has some new ones for you. So the first off is going to be a new Galaxy Z Fold. That's the fourth iteration. And that's the one that opens up like a book. You've got a screen on the outside. You open it up. You have two other screens you can play with or make one big screen. So we're going to see a new version of that, probably with upgraded cameras, maybe some new aspect ratios, some good stuff coming there. And then you have the Galaxy Z Flip. We'll have the fourth version of that. And that one's more like the traditional flip phone where it flips up, flips down. You've got one solid screen on there. We're expecting the line to be a little less noticeable when you open that up and maybe some improvements there too. The big question I think is going to be about pricing, is if they're going to drop that, because originally, well, the Z Fold 3 last year's starts off at $1,800. So it is not a cheap phone to jump into.
Wow,
but
yeah.
there's talk, right? There's talk they may drop that price a little bit, but I'm curious for you two. I always want to know like how people feel about foldable phones, if it's something you want to get into, or maybe you're waiting for Apple's version whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Like, how do you two feel?
Yeah, I think in my case, it's all about the functionality and the durability.
Right.
You know, just having another moving part worries me a little bit because you think, you know, a few months down the line, maybe it won't be as secure.
Something else to break. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the shelf life been on some of these earlier models? Are people finding that they're holding up okay?
Yeah, that's a big question too, because the first versions did not. Actually, they had a lot of issues with that where the screen just wasn't working. These newer ones, they seem to have worked it out a lot more. Sometimes though, one of the issues is that you can still see that fold when you open it up. And if you're paying that much, you know, even something little like that could get a little bit annoying. But yeah, the durability seems to be a lot better now than it used to be. So
Okay.
I think you'll get some life out of it.
Okay, that's good to hear. I am a real audiophile, so I'm really interested in this next story. Audio company Sennheiser releasing some new high-end headphones. Tell us about that.
Yeah, then this is for you. So it is for high-end audiophiles who like that good sound. So Sennheiser, with their latest in the Momentum line, this is the Momentum 4. So that's what this version is. A little bit of change aesthetically from the previous versions. Doesn't have quite the retro look, but the functionality is really incredible with these. It's on par with some of the highest Sony and Bose headphones. As far as the sound quality, the ways that you can control it, really good. It also has really good active noise cancellation, which is something that's pretty important if you want to have these wireless canned headphones like that. You know, one of the things you want to do is block out the outside sound. So you're on a plane, you don't want to hear, you know, the crying baby. This will get rid of that noise. So you can use that. You can also slide it and allow different noise in depending on how you want to control it. So really good on that end. But the most impressive thing I think, other than the sound, is the battery life. They're promising 60 hours of battery life on these,
Whoa.
which, yeah, that blows the competition out of the water. That's crazy to have it that long. So if you have a long travel, several days, you just don't want to bother charging, that's going to be a really cool feature. The pre-sale starts today, and then the active sales on the 23rd, $350. So that's the price for these ones. That's on par with this level of headphones. So certainly not an entry level, but if you really like good sound, I would definitely recommend trying these out.
Yeah, that's not outrageous.
No,
for
and
a
that
good set
battery
of
life.
headphones.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm on my
Yeah.
little Apple AirPods. I've had them for several years now, and I think the battery's down to they'll make it like an hour, and then they have to get plugged back in. So it might be time for an upgrade. Well, okay, so we've talked about, you know, some flying cars, some future EV cars. We got a new car out now. This company Aptera is teasing a low-cost solar vehicle.
Yes, solar vehicle. So from Aptera, and this company has been kind of teasing this for a couple of years. It sounds like they're going into production later this year. So the whole thing is designed with solar panels on it. It's got this futuristic weird look that's aerodynamically designed to really cut down on wind resistance. And what they're saying is that with the solar charge, you can get up to 40 miles a day just from having the car sit there. Now, naturally, you need a sunny environment for that, but they're made up for that with another option where you can plug it in, and they say get about 130 miles of charge within an hour if you need to plug it in, and you can use just a regular 110 volt outlet. So you don't need a special electric vehicle outlet. You could actually use the same thing that you charge your cell phone. You could technically charge this car.
Wow.
And yeah, right. Pretty impressive. There's a few different models they're going to have, but later this week, they said we're going to get to see what the interior looks like. We haven't seen a lot of that. They released some photos kind of teasing it a little bit. It's naturally very futuristic looking on the inside. Not a lot of bells and whistles, it didn't seem like, not a lot of buttons. So very kind of minimum design, but we don't know for sure. So that I think is going to be a key feature, but they're saying this thing's going to go into production later this year. They've got about 30,000 pre-orders already. And the pricing isn't too bad considering what all you would get with it if you can, live with this design. Starting around $26,000, going up to $45,000, depending on what you want with it. There's different capacity of batteries that you can get, but 40 miles a day just on solar charging, or even just plugging it in like that and getting that, it's pretty cool. If it all works as they're promising, it's kind of amazing when it comes down to that. So whether we're going to see a lot of these on the roads, in Portland, I don't know, but it's still something that you're probably going to see at some point if the sales goes as they're promising.
That's interesting. Well, yeah, that's not too far out of the range of what a lot of gas-powered vehicles cost right now.
Yeah.
And you would have to wonder that the maintenance over time would probably be a little cheaper for a solar-powered vehicle than a gas engine. I don't know. That's kind of cool stuff. It does look very futuristic, though.
Yeah, it's kind of cool looking, no doubt about it. It will be noticed if you drive down the road with that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the rundown, Greg. We'll see you again next week.
Sounds great.
And for the latest tech headlines anytime, be sure to follow Greg on Twitter. He's @GregNibbler.